So the sort of introduction of new technology has dramatically changed in the last decade how journalists do their jobs and sort of what they're expected to do. So in the past, if you were a writer, you just sort of wrote stories and they were published in a paper. You didn't really have to think about taking photos. You didn't have to think about doing video. You didn't have to think about social media. So the number of things that journalists have to do these days is dramatically different. So you're expected, if you're a reporter, to know how to use Twitter, to know how to both use it for sourcing, for developing story ideas, and also promoting yourself and your ideas and your stories that you're writing. You're expected to know how to take video. You're expected to know how to shoot and edit photos. You're expected to know, if maybe not how to put together sort of interactive graphics or mobile applications always, but you're expected to be able to talk to those people who do those things to come up with good ideas. So it's sort of dramatically different for the journalist. For the audience, by far the biggest change is that they can participate and in some ways act as journalists. With the audience, they can participate and act as journalists. They're sort of subsuming roles that heretofore were only done by professionals. So especially in breaking news situations, you're seeing a lot of, say, the first pictures from natural disaster scenes or sort of big, sort of news events coming out on, say, Twitter first. The first picture, for example, of Hillary Clinton when she went over to Gaza a couple weeks ago came out on Instagram. Normally the process for that would have been a news photographer takes a picture and then goes back and edits it, and a couple hours later, or maybe even like 20 minutes later, it gets up. Now it's instantaneous.